I'm speaking to you because I have an altar here. This is an altar I'm talking to you from. Witches have also altars. They can't just curse you. They must go at their place where they announce cases, where they bewitch people. They have a location. Even within their houses, they have a place at their corner. They have to make announcements and enchantments. That place is called altar. Me as a prophet, I have a place here on the pulpit here where I come and I make statements. It's called my altar. In my house, they have a room where I go and pray. That room is my altar. So altars are places where blessings or cases can operate from or can manifest. Are we together? No. Am I talking to somebody here? So Gideon had a problem. The reason why they were poor is because in the family, am I talking to somebody here? In the family, there was a bar. What was bar doing? You must be very careful. You must be very careful. There are people you greet. After that, your life begins to go down. Openings. Somebody raise up a hand. I say, I break every opening. Hey, the way you are talking. The way you are talking, you better be serious. So, because I can see a lot of you have got openings. So I break the openings. Hey. Some of you have got issues and you don't know why. It's the land you are coming from. And am I talking to you? Yes. Am I talking to you? Yes. Altars of the land. There are some of you. Your place you're coming from, there were altars that were raised by your kings, by your chiefs in your land. That's where the word deliverance exists. Because we cast out evils. Altars, demonic altars are evil. And we as believers, it is our job to cast them out. Am I talking to you? Am I speaking to you? I was one day in Uganda. I was in Uganda one time. And when we arrived there, they didn't know why. I said, at night when I was praying, God told me, He said, there is a place you have if you want to do the meeting tomorrow. There's a place you must go and deal with. I heard that word. God told me the name of the place. He said, there's a place called Ginger. So I said, take me there. So they took me, and they were all thinking, I'm going there. Every time I go to Uganda, they will tell you, I will not preach until they take me there. As we are driving, I said, can you stop by that bush? And my Sunday, he drove. And I walked out. I went into the bush. Guess what I saw? Under a tree. An altar, demonic altar, where people had put traditional pots, these traditional pots, all around the tree. And you could see dead chickens. That they actually, some died long time ago, some you just see around that place. I said, I got it. I went back into the car. I said, this is serious. We now drove to Ginger. Ginger is a source of Nile River. I said, take me. I said, I want to jump into the boat. Take me where I want to see where the Nile River starts. So as they were taking me on the boat, I said, move along the river. All I was seeing along the river were altars, demonic altars, people putting pots and crazy stuff all around. And I was just behaving like I'm not seeing nothing. But I was not with them. Spiritually, I was in a dimension of warfare. I knew it is so difficult prophetically, the land of Uganda to be redeemed if these altars are not dealt with. And intercessors and men of God and women of God in Uganda, they have so much work to do, because prophetically, whether you like it or not, God has raised up a pulpit. The pulpit of God is in Uganda. You didn't hear me. But they will never get it. And it will, trust you me, until these altars are broken. As much as it is, Uganda was supposed to be a headquarters of the glory of God. But the altars of the land is polluted. It needs intercessors, men of God, women of God, to pray and fight. But they will never. Because the enemy has gone and took over a lot of men of God and made them to start fighting each other. So now it's the battle of the church. So I'm like, I'm moving there, and they are moving me. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I could sense warfare. Altars of the land. You must know they are altars of the land. This is where principalities and spirits operate from. They say, who do you think you are? What do you think you can do? I'm talking to you. If I go now to any city and find a demon-possessed person, do you know what that person will say? Do you know what the demon will say? What do you want in our land? Do you know when Jesus was casting out a demon, a legion, the demon said, do not cast us out from this land. These were altars of the land, demons of the land. You must be very careful, because some of you here, you are being affected by demons of the land. You don't know, and you're just moving. But there could be a connection from the land, and spirits monitor you from that level. But we have the power and the blood of Jesus. As God predicted through Gideon, it's only the Lamb that can break and destroy all demonic altars. Somebody said, by the blood of the Lamb, I command every demonic altar to be broken now.